Have you ever wondered how you can save $10,000 in a year? Well, buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey that will take you exactly there. Saving such a substantial amount might sound like a daunting task, but it's entirely possible with the right strategy and a bit of discipline. Why is this a good financial goal, you may ask? Well, having $10,000 tucked away gives you a financial buffer, a safety net that can protect you from unexpected costs, allow you to take calculated risks, or even fund that dream vacation you've been putting off. It can provide you with peace of mind, knowing that you're ready for whatever life throws your way. We're going to break down this goal into manageable steps and give you practical tips and examples on how to reach this milestone. So, are you ready to take the journey to save $10,000 in a single year? The task may seem daunting, but breaking it down makes it manageable. That's our mantra today as we delve into dissecting our goal of saving $10,000 in 1 year. So, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time, right? And that's exactly what we're going to do with our savings goal. Instead of looking at it as a huge, intimidating number, we're going to break it down into more digestible, achievable chunks. First, let's divide $10,000 by 12. When you do that, you get approximately $833. That's your monthly savings target. While that might still seem like a hefty amount, remember, we're breaking this down further. Next, let's consider the weeks. Divide 833 by roughly 4 weeks in a month and you get around $208. That's what you need to save weekly. Now it's starting to feel a bit more achievable, right? But we're not stopping there. Let's go one step further and break it down to a daily goal. Divide 208 by 7 days in a week and you get roughly $30. That's right, all you need to do is save about $30 a day to reach your annual goal of $10,000. Setting smaller, achievable goals not only makes the task seem less daunting, but it also gives you a sense of accomplishment. Each day you can work towards your daily goal. Every week, you can monitor your weekly progress. And every month, you can see how much closer you're getting to that yearly $10,000 target. Remember, the key here isn't to overwhelm yourself with the big picture, but to focus on the incremental steps. It's about consistency and taking it one day at a time. Don't get discouraged if you miss a day or a week. Keep your eyes on the prize, but remember, the prize is made up of many smaller victories along the way. And that's the beauty of breaking down your goals. It brings perspective and makes the task at hand much more manageable. Always remember, it's all about taking small steps consistently. The first step to saving is understanding where your money goes. Now that might sound a tad bit daunting, but fear not, it's all about establishing a budget. So what's a budget? Think of it as your financial GPS, guiding you towards your savings goal. It helps you keep track of your income and expenses, identifying areas where you can cut back and save more. Budgeting is a crucial part of our savings journey. It's like having a detailed map for a long road trip. Without it, you might lose your way and end up spending more than you intended. So, how do we go about setting up a budget? Firstly, you need to categorize your expenses. This can be broken down into 3 main categories: needs, wants, and savings. Needs are the essentials like rent, food, and utilities. Wants are the nice-to-haves like eating out, concerts, or the latest smartphone. And savings, well, that's where our goal of $10,000 comes into play. Let's illustrate this with a simple example. Imagine you earn $3,000 a month. Your needs might take up 50% of your income, that's $1,500. Your wants, let's say, consume 30%, which comes to $900. The remaining 20%, or $600, can go into your savings. Now, if you stick to this budget, you'll save $7,200 in a year. But wait, we're aiming for $10,000, right? So, we'll need to find ways to either cut back on our expenses or increase our income. And don't worry, we'll delve into those strategies in the next scenes. Remember, budgeting isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making informed decisions to help you reach your financial goals. It might require some sacrifices, but the satisfaction of seeing that $10,000 in your savings account will make it all worthwhile. So let's get those calculators out, start crunching some numbers, and set a budget that'll help you navigate your way to $10,000. A budget is your roadmap to saving $10,000. Now that you have a budget, it's time to find areas where you can cut back. And trust me, cutting back doesn't mean you have to give up everything you love. It's more about making smarter choices that add up over time. Let's talk about dining out. We all love a good meal at our favorite restaurant, right? But consider this. If you eat out 3 times a week and spend about $20 each time, that's $60 a week. Over a year, That adds up to a whopping $3,120. Now imagine if you reduce that to eating out once a week. You could save over $2,000 in a year. That's a fifth of your $10,000 right there. Then there are subscriptions. We live in an age of endless digital content, streaming services, online magazines, music platforms, you name it. It's easy to lose track of how many subscriptions we have. But did you know that the average American spends over $200 a year on digital subscriptions alone? Take a moment to review your subscriptions. Cancel the ones you rarely use and look for cheaper or free alternatives. You could easily save $100 a year, maybe even more. And let's not forget about shopping. Who doesn't love a good sale? But instead of impulse buying, try to plan your purchases around sales. For instance, if you know you'll need a new winter coat, don't wait until the first snowfall to buy it. Shop in the off-season when prices are lower. The same goes for groceries. Buy in bulk when items are on sale and freeze what you can't use right away. A little planning can save you hundreds of dollars a year. Remember, every dollar saved is a step closer to your $10,000 goal. So start trimming those expenses and watch your savings grow. Your future self will thank you. Cutting expenses is only half the battle. Let's explore ways to increase your income. Side hustles are a great place to start. In today's gig economy, there are a multitude of options to make some extra cash. From driving for a rideshare company to freelancing your skills online, the possibilities are endless. For example, if you're a whiz at graphic design, why not offer your services on a freelancing website? Or, if you're a great cook, consider selling your homemade goods at a local farmer's market or online. These side hustles can bring in a few hundred extra dollars a month, which can significantly contribute to your savings goal. Another method to increase income is by selling unused items. We all have items lying around the house that we no longer use or need. Turn your clutter into cash by selling these items online or at a yard sale. Just imagine, that old bicycle collecting dust in your garage could be worth $100 or more. Not only will you be decluttering your home, but you'll also be adding to your savings. Lastly, don't overlook the power of negotiation. If you've been with your company for a while and have been performing well, it might be time to ask for a raise. Do your research, know your worth, and present your case to your employer. Even a small increase in your salary can make a big difference over the course of a year. Remember, every little bit helps. Whether it's a $50 gig, a $100 sale, or a $1,000 raise, all these amounts add up. And the beauty of increasing your income is that it not only helps you reach your savings goal faster, but it also allows you to maintain or even improve your current lifestyle. With increased income, reaching your savings goal becomes easier. Saving $10,000 in a year is a challenging but achievable goal. Remember, it all starts with breaking down that goal into manageable chunks. We talked about setting a weekly, monthly, or even daily budget to help keep track of your progress. Then we looked at cutting expenses. Whether it's skimping on that daily latte or swapping out cable for a cheaper streaming service, every little bit counts. We also explored ways to increase your income, be it through a side hustle, selling unused items, or even asking for a raise at work. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. It might be tough at first, but the rewards are worth it. You're not just saving money, you're investing in your future. So, take the first step today and before you know it, you'll have saved $10,000. It's time to take control of your finances. Before we wrap up, we'd like to remind you that you're not alone on this journey. Engaging with a community of like-minded individuals can be hugely beneficial. It could be a friend, a family member, or even an online forum or social media group. Share your goals, your successes, and even your challenges. It's a great way to stay motivated and learn new strategies. And remember, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Let's save together.